Hey, y'all. Welcome back to a special edition of Hopped Up Beer Review. It is the 2023 Brewers Advent Calendar. Today, we are trying Weizenbock from the Brauerei Ladenburger out of Neuler, Deutschland. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give your unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. Back to do that once again for our 2023 Brewers Advent Calendar. We are running through this calendar this year and let you know what we think about the beer that we get out of it. I've got Jay. I've got Andy in the attic. Gentlemen, what are we drinking today? I am Ben.
Thank you, Ben. The Weizenbock from Brauerei Ladenburger. Boom.
All right. So we're doing things a little different this year. We're not running through them day by day like we did last year. If you saw our shows from last year, we are instead going to be releasing them all relatively close in time prior to December 1st. So if you're watching this, hopefully you have one of these bad boys in your box and you are enjoying it. But last year, this was the last beer that we released. This was day 24 for us last year.
Ben on the knowledge. Look at you, such a numbers guy, huh?
No,
he's always all over it. You know.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
I remember liking this last year. I remember we ended it on a good note. This was really good.
That's how I remember it was number 24.
So the Weizenbock, it is a kind of a wheat version of a bock. This one is kind of gold, unfiltered, and usually fermented. They say fermented in the bottle, but of course we've got the can. It back in on their website they showed it in bottles, but it's strong for their standards. It's 7.4%, 40 IBUs. They even mentioned on some of them were 8%. And but this one's 7.4 because on their website they had mentioned 8%.
One of the stronger beers in the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've had maybe one other 7.4, but we've had much above that.
They described it accurately: a fruity smell with a trace banana flavor. Mm-hmm. So this, I can't remember if I don't think we talked about it last year. This one, the Gold European Beer Star, for the South German style of beer 3 years in a row at the World Beer Cup. And then after that 3-year run, they got silver in the same category the following year. It's a winner. And on their can, they say, honored as one of the world's best Weizenbock beers. It actually says it, on your label as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a style that we see very often. So I wonder.
Not around here.
Wonder if that's a common, is that style a lot? I mean, obviously it's more common than it is here. But I'm just saying, is that a common style or is this more, something you pick up every once in a while?
Curious. So this brewery, the Brauerei Ladenburger in Neuler, is in the southern part of Germany. It's in the Swabia region. And I just don't know how these beer competitions separate all the categories, because it says for South German, style beer. So I guess
the oldest in Southeast Germany.
Well, the brewery was founded in 1789. And if you remember from last year, it was originally named Adler Brauerei, and which means Eagle Brewery, Adler's Eagle, and they kept the eagle emblem on their can when they changed it to Ladenburger. So in 1911, Max Ladenburger married the owner's daughter and then took over, but the name didn't change until 1967. And now it's under 8th generation of management.
Interesting.
That's impressive, go that many generations. But we've seen a lot of that with these various breweries. They definitely have a rich history, and I've enjoyed this.
Yeah, and if you come hop into our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord channel, we do have someone who has joined us there. Marion Lama is her username, and she comes from the Ladenburg family. So she shared that with us last year when we did this beer. So definitely a good time for you to jump in, check out our Discord server where the three of us plus Mary Lama and some others who have joined us chat about beer. So it's a good time.
Yeah. Cheers, Mary.
Cheers, Mary.
I'm glad they included it this
Cheers,
year.
Mary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking forward
All
to this
right.
one.
Is that our information?
That's all I got. Sorry.
All right. It's all right. Good job as always.
I don't
all
need
right.
your affirmations.
You do not. Jay, what you think?
Yeah, I mean, this is a really good beer. I remember it from last year as well. You're exactly right. It has that banana on the nose and definitely in the flavor. But this year, to me, I don't know if it's maybe my taste buds or something, but it's really good. I like it. When I take the sip, you got that banana, you almost have the wheat, the Hefe, kind of the Weizenbock, I guess, is what that is coming across. But on the very, last end of it, it has a little alcohol flavor to it to me this year. So I don't know what that necessarily is, but otherwise, I mean, it's still great. I mean, I'm going to rate it an 8.0 this year.
All right, I'll jump in there and go. Yeah, I think the name of Weizenbock, it comes across exactly kind of the way it's named, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's you've got, like Jay said, you've got that wheat taste, and then you've got a Bock taste kind of in there as well. And it's if there's any beer name, kind of a hybrid name, at least a hybrid for us, that describes the beer really well, I think this is definitely it. I think that I don't get as much as the banana on the nose, but I definitely get a full wheat when I taste it. And just kind of that malty Bock flavor on kind of the back end as well for me. And this one's a fun one. I really like this one. I really liked it last year. I don't remember how I rated it last year. But this is one I think I would, kind of grab about every third time I went to the store if we had the opportunity to get it more often. I'm going to give it an 8.5. I think it's really good.
Well,
Andy,
to me, this feels like a beefier version of a Hefeweizen. It's just heavy and kind of packs more of a punch, more depth, as where Hefeweizens are light. This has got that Bock kind of feel to it. But definitely banana, definitely wheat, and you don't get a lot of malt out of it like you might some other Bocks. But I don't, it says 40 IBUs. You can't detect an IBU in this. So I like it. 8.0 for me.
that is going to be an 8.2 for the Weizenbock Hell from the Ladenburger Brauerei.
Brauerei Ladenburger. Right.
Ladenburger.
Weizenbock Hell. Brauerei Ladenburger. Neula. Deutschland.
I knew I should have passed it off to you. A fun one. Hopefully you have got this one in your calendar, because this is, definitely one of the better ones that we come across within the calendar, especially with so many Hellas lagers in here. This one's just a little bit different and a little more fun. With that, be sure to check out all of our 2023 Brewers Advent Calendar videos. They are all out there. Go check them out. If perhaps you have a beer that we haven't reviewed in 2023, go check out our 2022 videos. We might have it in that one as well. Check us out on all the links below on all the social medias. As we mentioned before, come check us out on Discord as well. That link is down there also. And lastly, if you have any interest in any Hopped Up Beer Review merch at this wonderful time of year for Christmas, we all know somebody that can use some Hopped Up Beer Review merch in their life. There is a link down below. You can grab it, and whoever gets it will be ever so excited. For Andy,
Duncan over here like, what is this? It's like, ooh, this is the worst gift ever. What is this?
Maybe we need to come out with a Hopped Up Beer Review fruitcake. Is that?
Yeah, that's
we can make it worse. Always make it worse. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben.
Cheers.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.